this though. Oh, goodness. So what you're looking at right here is live feed. Israel is shooting a mortar cannon, a huge, giant cannon. I'm sure you know the exact terminology of the type of cannon that it is, and that's fine. And they're shooting this cannon over into Palestine. Okay? When that happens, a country, especially Palestine, is going to respond. Okay? If someone's shooting a cannon towards your family and your friends and your community, you're going to respond. You're going to defend yourself. Now, Israel, because in a few years, or I don't know, a few weeks, or it could be a few months, they're going to respond big time, big time. And Israel's going to get hurt. And they're going to want America to step in, right? And you're going to have to decide on who you want to kill. Do you want to kill women and children? Or do you want women and children to live? Because women and children are going to die because of what Israel's doing. So you have to decide on what you want to do. Do you want to kill, or do you want to let people live? You decide. Israel wants you to decide, do you want to kill, or do you want people to live? You choose Israel, or you choose peace. You decide, okay? You choose Israel, who will kill, or peace. You decide. I'm choosing peace. I'm choosing peace, the Prince of Peace. Yeah, that time she just said have a good night. I just said whatever. I didn't say whatever, but I don't know. They say it with so much pleasure, though. Have a good night. Sounds weird. The words besides good night, you know. How did you do last night? Good night. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. It's her favorite thing to say. There's a stray cat right around here. There he is. Huh. Not that afraid. He's gonna head back over to the moving truck. There was one that we called Snowshoe. a coyote somewhere in there. Videotape what? Let's kind of do it like a play-by-play.
We do have that ravioli at home, or did you eat it?
Oh, I didn't eat it.
You didn't eat it?
Mm-mm.
It's not much, so we need a sauce.
I forgot all about it, actually.
Red sauce or a white sauce? Yeah, I should have bought 2 that day. I was gonna jump. That's not bad if you like pork cornitos. That's good. Sweet onion sauce.
That does look good.
It's $1.29. All right, cool. That's mild. Cool. All right, cool. All right, we saw one thing. That's good. Talk about lazy. Those mushrooms are good. I'm sure you've had them before. And it's no, it's not up on the list. It's not olives, mushrooms. Oh no, it's a good mushroom. I ain't picked that up.
Like John Morrison, I woke up in the morning and got myself a beer.
Hey, do you remember the wine that we got at Goodfellas the other day?
Oh, yeah. It's called Naple. Oh, no. It's called Noble. It's right there.
How much is it over here?
Noble.
But it wasn't the Chardonnay though.
No, it's red. Linda and I ate at Goodfellas, and we got some Noble Vine, which is this brand right here. But it was red.
It was Cabernet Sauvignon.
I mean, it was good.
It was good.
I don't drink.
He was actually drinking out of my glass. I'm like,
Yeah,
"Get your
I
own."
rarely ever drink, or I don't smoke or drink. I'm a big health nut. But that wine was good. It was Noble. Very good, wasn't it, sweetie?
Yes, it was very, very good. What she want?
Wonder if they have the red one. No, I'm not really. I don't really drink it all the time.
Oh, that's fine.
I was raised Baptist, but I'm a recovering Baptist. So every once in a while on a blue moon, I'll have a little sip of wine.
All right. They're always
Right,
out of
Sweetums?
Right, sweetie. I did try some
I woke up this morning and got myself a beer.
Hold on. No, this right here, sweetie.
Yeah.
I tried it the other day. It's non-alcoholic, and that was good.
Yeah, that's a good step.
Yeah, I tried an IPA one, and I tried.
It's actually non-alcoholic.
Yeah.
And you like the taste?
I actually like the taste. Well, I just had a little shock because it was sample.
Yeah, that's a good decision.
Yeah.
It's expensive though.
Yeah.
That government, they want you drinking that beer, smoking those cigarettes. And then if you're in a legalized state, smoking the weed, which is only medically legal here in Texas. Some states it's perfectly illegal, and then other states it's legal for recreation. But, you know, whatever floats your boat. I woke up this morning and I got myself a beer. 1, 2, and 3. My Dogecoin is protected.
Long Star ain't too bad, I guess. Hi.
I did a play one time where we drank Lone Star, but it was just like a one-time thing. It wasn't like I was drinking every day or anything.
Look at this. It's $10.99 for a 6-pack.
Drinking makes you live a long time.
$10.99 versus $7.
Doesn't kill your liver or anything. It's actually good for you. Smoking cigarettes is good for you too.
Okay.
I'm just joking. They do have Lone Star. I'm an actor. I went to the actor studio. Actually did.
No, I really did, for real. Like, studied with all those great guys. And Johnny Depp was one of my teachers. I'm trying to find some salads.
Oh, I already know. It has 8 grams of fat per serving and 6 servings. Am I correct?
It's 6 grams.
And then 7 servings. Okay, I was close. All right.
7 servings.
So we don't need to douche it in it. Just kind of lightly put it. No, some people do white sauce and red sauce. You know what that's called when it's mixed? I forgot to. It's like a white red sauce. Burgundy sauce.
Burgundy?
No, it's a...
That one says plant protein, but it's Prego.
What plant protein? Where's that at?
Right up this way.
Oh. What the heck is that made of? Protein isolate? Okay, I haven't seen that before. Have you? Plant protein sauce? It already comes from a freaking tomato.
That's tomato basil, but it's only $1.49.
I think it's called, no, not vodka sauce.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Like white sauce with red mix or something. Let's go ahead and pick one up for the spaghetti so we have a backup. Spicy red pepper? For the
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. I'm willing to pay an extra $1 for spaghetti. Ooh, this kind of looks different. Ooh. Turkey shepherd pie.
Yeah, it's English. Yeah, I guess so.
Remember, we're looking for the ravioli.
Ravioli.
Oh, that's on sale. All right, cool.
Oh, it's on sale?
Yeah. So,
We like ravioli.
maybe we can do the pretty little tortellini for $2.50.
That sounds fun.
I know, right? No, we don't
You want to
really
get this one?
Yeah.
Tricolor? That sounds good.
We don't really need meat, do we? Nah, we're okay.
Nah.
This one or this one?
I don't know. I kind of like the tortellini.
Yeah, this one. Let me see which one has more nutrition.
We already have this at home.
Let me
but
see
we
which
can
one
get
has more
this.
nutrition.
We live in
This
a
has
mansion.
20%.
Probably this one right here.
No, this one.
I don't know. It's about the
It's got
same.
less calories and less fat.
Oh, you know, this bread right over here is actually really good.
Salad with diced salami and fresh mozzarella. That was salami, grape tomatoes, mozzarella, olive. We're not doing it. Okay, which one do you like?
Either or, I'm okay with.
I don't know. They both got cheese. This one's a little bit more evenly with the other ones. But this looks cuter though. But that might bust though easier. I forget. Get that one. All right, cool. You ready to go? Let's see if there's anything else discounted.
When you are.
See, $1.99. Turkey shepherd's pie, harvest vegetable and sweet mashed potatoes. This is gonna be interesting. It's not that big of a box, though. Don't you have eggs we gotta cut?
No.
I know, we don't cook enough for breakfast. Oh, that sounds interesting, though. It's discounted. It looks really good with the fruit too. Okay, let's get this. No promise. One day when I'm off, I should get up and do some breakfast. Okay, and get some cute little raspberries and blueberries. But we're gonna. Split pea soup. Sorry, but that's gross. That looks good. I don't see anything. That's probably in the wrong spot.
I missed it when you ran off and you went,
want me
ooh,
to
clearance.
I did.
Oh, this is one of my
Because you were
neighbors.
looking at
No, because
You
it, no, well, I mean, no, because then I have to, no, it's fine. I can just talk
Because I
about
heard you
it.
said shit on her.
No, I
phone
can
or
talk
something.
about it. No, because it was waiting to re-register, but you
I'll
said,
do it again. It was kind of.
oh gosh, we're going to replay it.
Alright, so we were like up over here. Alright, so we have a turkey shepherd's pie, chicken maple sausage. One day, we would have to be in the mood for breakfast. Make some cute little raspberries and blueberries with it. In the meantime, ooh, clearance! Oh, no, that's in the wrong spot. We don't eat Oreos anyway. Ew, split pea soup. Nasty. Ugh. What is that?
Yeah, those that really won't watch it, they won't realize what we did.
Light tuna
So
and
they
sauce?
they redid the shot. We did it backwards. Clearance.
White tuna and sauce. Ugh. Alright, nothing good over here.
That says black organic or organic. I've never had black rice. Oh, no, wait, I think I have. Oh, these are red beans? Of $2.19, that's not reduced.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, Cinderella?
Never mind, wrong spot.
I wonder if Lizzie would like this. Lizzie, do you want some spaghetti, Campbell?
I bet she would like this. A giant cookie
Oh, look,
kit.
Elizabeth, a giant cooking kit. You can come over and cook with Linda and
Ooh,
Cole and be on a
$1.25.
cooking show. We could have Elizabeth on a cooking show. What do you think about that?
That'd be cool.
Maybe
Makes
Gwendolyn
one
too
giant
one day.
cookie.
They both can do a cooking show with me.
Oh, of course.
Wouldn't that make certain people very happy? You know, you'd be a little bit
Number
jealous.
8
Just a
for your
little
birthday.
bit jealous. See you at number 8.
No, hopefully before then.
And 8 means forever.
Oh, that's true.
A sign for
Aw.
eternity.
Ooh, cat food.
How much?
49 cents. That's good.
You know, I ate this at the
Oh,
Actor
it's
Studio.
vintage. Yeah, right.
I think it was one of these.
It's vintage.
It's like a medley. I played a cat and I actually ate the cat food.
Yeah, that's what you
in
did.
front of people. 49
I ate
cents.
fish food.
I ate the cat food in front of everybody.
All right, let's go.
Because
I'll
I
make anything
roll.
else.
Peanut butter.
Ah.
Let's see. There we go. That's my beer. Good beer. Whoops, moving around like I do.
Well, we got this also. It's a burr in my mouth from the mask.
This thing right here. I'll have to talk it over. We're talking about a whole $1. There, we'll just put them up here. Maybe some fat kid will see them. There.
Well, when I leave work, I take gloves with me because I sometimes like to smoke in my car, and I did wash my hands, so I kind of smoke with gloves. And plus, I don't get on my fingernails. I don't take them. I just use them. Okay, I got some more of yours. I thought it was a bug or something. like my name, but it's different.
Glenn or Glenda?
No, her name is Herlinda.
Oh, Herlinda.
I really thought it was
No, it's like basically Israel has smart missiles. They use Motorola products, so they know exactly where those missiles are going. They can even shoot a missile right out of the sky. They have proof of that. So they're trying to argue the fact that there's a justified killing a bunch of people in a big building that was being used as like headquarters for Palestine.
I'll meet you at the house.
I'll tell you about it later. Anyway, drive-by truckers, tough to let go. They're a really good band. Unfortunately, they don't get a lot of attention because of the 75 million Trump supporters that probably don't appreciate their liberal aspect on things. But what's really interesting about drive-by truckers is that they went in as kind of like a country sounding band that you would think, oh wow, these guys are a bunch of rednecks, and actually they think kind of how a lot of punk rockers think, or the people in Oregon, because they're from the Portland, Oregon area. So they have like a liberal kind of way of looking at things, but they don't sound like it. My father divorced when I was 9 years old. My mom left him, left all of us. So after the courts and everything, and he was a millionaire at the time, so he ended up getting us out 9 months out of the year. My mom got us in the summertime, but she was able to see us every other week at like a dinner on a Thursday during the 9-month time. And she was able to see us, I think, every other weekend. So there was always a kind of an abandonment issue going on in my life since I was 9 years old. My mom never saw my dad again until 30 years later, until my second marriage, where I ended up having 3 children with that particular wife, who was different. She was not like other women, but she was able to have children. But she was special. And so I've been married 2 times. 2 times. So and I have 3 children. So I don't say their names a whole lot on this, and I haven't really showed you them. But if you look at the channel, if you follow the channel, my channel has around probably close to 10,000 posts. The show is a little over 155 episodes right now. So we're on the first year of the show, which I'm producing and directing and acting. And it's not doing too bad. I started off with mini documentaries, but I've watched Adam's stuff, and Adam said, hey, just because you're getting 30 views or whatever, don't let that get you down, because a lot of his posts that he would get 20 views, whatever, all that turned around to his favor. Oh, there's a cat. Please subscribe.
Take off this stupid nasty shirt.
Hey, hit that button right there. So we decided to do a little like pre-cooking show talking about cooking. We got some oranges, which we might put in the blender, make some homemade orange juice. But what are we having tonight? This?
Yes.
So we're gonna have this. You boil it and you put...
For about 4 or 5 minutes.
What's the other stuff?
Right here.
Oh, okay.
No, we're doing the Alfredo sauce.
Oh, we're doing Alfredo. So we're gonna boil this, and what I'll do is I'll just make it and show you the after results on it. But it's a Kroger brand tricolor tortellini.
Usually it's
Actually,
$3.19.
tortellini. And I'm actually cooking today, so it's my cooking show. So here it goes. Ready?
Start really cooking.
There you go, cuz. You doing okay, sweetie?
Yeah.
I'm cutting up everything. Okay, so I'll show you kind of what I'm doing here. Is first I cut up some stuff. These up, which is basically red pepper, and I made some spinach. Got some coleslaw. Put some coleslaw in there, and then some of these onions right here. What I did was I just put the asparagus, cucumbers, and some spinach in the Alfredo sauce. Just kind of mixing it up a little bit so we could kind of like have that on the side. And this is boiling. I boiled it for about, I don't know, 5 minutes, but I'm gonna boil it a little bit longer because I added this type right here, which is a butternut squash, and it's a Parmigiano Reggiano filled pasta. So it's a type of Italiana pasta. For our salad, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix in some holiday sauce right here. I'm just gonna dump it in there. I'm gonna mix the salad up here with the holiday sauce here. It's got some mushrooms in it. Oh, I just forgot. Tomatoes. So I had some tomatoes down in here where I was gonna look to see if I could find, oh, there it is. It's a Roman tomato there. You might pronounce it as something else, but that's fine. I mean, you're free to pronounce it anything you like to. You can pronounce it all day long in different directions, and it doesn't bother me at all, because I'm gonna eat it up. Yum, yum, so what we're looking at here is basically Roman tomatoes, these little garden tomatoes, and then I went ahead and did red peppers. I'm gonna mix that and split that with the sauce, and I'm gonna put it on the salad. Doesn't that look good? I was doing like I guess a combination between Travis Bickle and John Merrick. All right, just mix that up there, and looking good. So what I have here is basically some, it's like a mixture of some sauce, which I'm probably gonna maybe add the sauce to it, or, oops. Take two. I'm just gonna probably add the crunchy stuff to it and then leave the sauce for another salad some other day, because I'm kind of trying to eat more salads because summertime and it gets up to like 100 degrees in the summer, and all you have to do is just walk around for 30 minutes in the Texas heat. You lose tons of weight. One time I lost almost 100 pounds in the summer one time. But anyway, we're gonna put these right there on that. Okay? That's the actual salad. That's the sauce boiling. Yep, looking good, Well, I went ahead and emptied the pasta. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of this pasta stuff here. And I'm just going to, hey, you know what? I'm gonna show you what I did here. So this is the salad right here. And then if you come over here, you'll see right here that that's actually got some asparagus in it. So it's kind of like a sauce that you can put on the side to decorate the plate.
Man,
and then that's,
you are so good.
I know I am. And that's one of our cooking shows, but it's just going to be like in the middle of a regular vlog, so I'm not going to advertise it. I may advertise it as a cooking show. I'll just say watch our cooking show. This one's actually my plate. I put a little bit of sauce. I don't really like a lot of sauce on my raviolis. And then this is actually another one. If you can go and dress the sauce, I can put a little bit on there. So I've got lots of tomatoes on there, and I'm just dressing the plate right here. And we are thanking our Lord and Messiah for the food that he gives us and provides for us and loves us nonstop and protects us from the enemy. So this is basically the dressing of the table. Linda's actually having a little bit of beer, and I'm having honest tea since I'm not much of a drinker. And I like honest tea. I'll get right here. The reason I do that fake smile is because I know my enemy hates that smile. I'm just kidding. And that's our food right here. So,
Amen.
Praying for Palestine, praying for Israel. So we're praying for Palestine and Israel. They have the real estate. Our real estate's in the sky. Love you. And good night. How's that right there? Because of technical, she gets a technical
Linda,
on it. Unless I move
you figured
it.
out who I am, I'm letting you know. I pay for these phones. I think it's best for things between them and us to be between us. Don't call and don't message my daughter anymore, or I will take the phones from everyone. They don't need to be harassed. And the only reason why I said about the situation with the alcohol and drugs is the YouTube videos that you guys put out there about your alcohol problem and the stealing and the way you talk and act makes it look that way. And if you don't feel I'm correct, please be my guest and look at your own videos. If you try to claim that it's some kind of new movie or something.
Okay. So that's my mother-in-law threatening her, which is my mother-in-law. I do want to write a play called The Slow and Painful Death of a Cock Blocker. But my mother-in-law, who rode with the Hells Angels in 5th chapter and is a saint, supposedly the saint, is threatening to take away stuff. And listen, you got to do the research on this lady. One man that Angel came across when Angel was just a child, they put him away in prison for a very long time because of something horrible that he did do. They went to court, and they put that man in prison. Another man that knew her, his name was Frank, also ended up in prison. Whether it was her fault or not, I don't know. But he did end up in prison. So does she have a rap? She has a rap of her first husband dying of drugs. Her second husband dying of drugs. So does she have the rap putting dark and horrible things into the air? But also, does she have a rap on men turning up dead or in prison? Does she have a rap of that happening over and over again? She needs to be investigated. I have not heard any reports from the children since January 24th of this year, 2021.
And can I say something? And as she even said on the voicemail she left in my phone a while back, I am in control of the phones.
Right. So let's no one out there is in control of all the phones. Okay. So if the reason the report is the reason the report has failed to go through is because she's failing to let Angel communicate, then that needs to be investigated by, I don't know, by a lot of people. She seems to be very, very controlling. Now, here's the thing. Randall is dead. Mike, her husband, which his name, and I'm going to say it, his name is Zingenheim, is dead. He died of a drug overdose. Frank, who is her power of attorney when Angel and I originally married, had been put in prison, okay? The man that hurt Angel when Angel was younger
been put in prison, okay? Now, are we to forgive other people for sin? Yes. We are as Christians. So be careful on calling yourself a saint if you're putting people in prison and a Sheol. Sheol means death. So my suggestion is this. Do some research. Do research. Okay? I was assaulted, probably by one of your dominions. And do some research on who David was. And not just David, my son, but David, the king of the Israel. And what did David do? David played guitar and he wrote poetry. He logged things down. Okay? David was a mighty man. But there's another man that's more powerful than you and all your phones and all the things that you think that you can control. And his name is Jesus Christ. You ain't getting through him. He's over all your dominion. So we know what you're up to. And here's another message right here.
Stop sending disgusting, unreadable messages. Leave Angel and the children alone. See a lawyer if you want to see the children. You yourself need help. You're a drug addict, alcoholic.
I can tell you this right now. More times than ever, especially when I left the bank and went into Uber, my ex-wife would have to go pick up that lady, Denise, and take her to Walgreens or CVS to pick up her pain medicine. And boy, she'd throw a fit if she didn't get her pain medicine, which are a form of opiates. And here she's saying, get a lawyer. So I know she was whispering into my ex-wife's ear, saying, get a lawyer, turn against him so she could get more. The closer she is to her daughter, the easier it is for her to get extra painkillers. Another thing, too, I happen to know that she gets some of those painkillers off the black market. And I happen to know, too, that she pirates quite a few movies. And she's in that whole little drug thing. That's why I fear from the kids. Now, when I told the police officer, Patterson of Grand Prairie, who's no longer a police officer, when I told him that she's a paranoid schizophrenic and that she's on drugs, and that's Denise, my ex-mother-in-law, I said, I fear for the well-being of my children, and I would like to see them. Of course, the police officer, being under a different type of rule, not the rule of Jesus Christ, but the rule of man and the rule of law, said, no, and if you go anywhere near them, I'll arrest you for criminal mischief. Now, that police officer is no longer a police officer, I can guarantee you. M. Patterson, you are no longer a police officer. Okay? I have not seen my children since March 9th of 2019. I have not got an update since January 24th of 2020. You do not side upon the enemy. You side upon Jesus Christ, or you suffer the consequences. There are consequences for being cruel and evil and separating family. And the only one that wants to do that is the enemy. And when I mean the enemy, I mean the devil. So here is the thing. People have made certain choices, and people are going to suffer they're either going to suffer in this life for it, or they're going to suffer in the afterlife for not only messing with my family, now, but causing union and causing pain and suffering and torment in my life because I don't get to see my 3 beautiful children, and it's been it's been a long time. I saw the video. Actually, I haven't got an update about the children since January 24th of 2021. Okay. So it's January 24th of 2021. January, February, March, April, May. It's going on 4 months since an update. The last time I saw my children, which I think Gwendolyn was 3 months, was, and I want to explain some things. The last time I saw all 3 of my children was March 9th of 2019. So it's been well over 2 years. Now, I was assaulted, okay? This led to an assault 7 months after the abandonment. So what happened was, I don't know if this is a pattern or if this has been studied, but the ex-wife abandoned me, left with the children. And then the assault happened 7 months later, where I was assaulted very badly. And I'm still going to need to get x-rays. You can tell by the way I speak, but also they're, and I know this is connected in some way to the mother-in-law because of her obsession with, I just, it's kind of like it's hard to explain. But she has this, what's it called with the jaw? She's always talking about with the jaw.
Yeah, she always said that.
No, she's always talking about with David too. TMJ.
TMJ.
Yeah, I know that somehow it's connected to her, and she didn't do it. But it's like, what are the chances that all of a sudden now I'm suffering from pain in the jaw? But Burger King is going to answer for that. So is Uber. Because of the assault. That happened 7 months after they had left. Because I was working at night to make extra money. And a Burger King employee assaulted me. Well, it was off. The actual one is Walnut Hill. It's in the Harry Hines Northwest Highway. It's a Burger King. But regardless, some way or another, God is going to provide me a way to fight this war that she created. And in one way or another, either in this life or the next, you will have to answer. In this life or the next. You can choose. Now, it's better for you to answer it in this life, right? It's going to be better to pay for it in this life rather than to have to answer to God, Yeshua, Jesus Christ, in the next.
Now, the red lights over there, are they plain red lights? Or does it look like stars that have like 5 lights on it?
No, those are traffic lights.
Does it look like regular red lights?
Yeah, they're just regular lights. Yeah, those are just traffic lights.
The fucking rain over here. I'm not good with it. I'm just not phone savvy. I'm trying to put in the zip code, not just Carrollton. So I'm trying to put in the zip code. You're 7510. Telling you, I could smell it in the air and the traffic lights and stuff like that. Don't mess with the Pisces. That's my new saying. Oh, where's it going? So I gotta figure out if I can fit my car in your garage one day. Oh, 98% now. Told you, I could smell it. And once when it starts raining, I'll tell you, I was right. Forget the meteorologist. You just smell it. Happy birthday, Daddy. That's why you sent the little cloud. I miss my daddy. Yeah. When I was about 10 years old, I didn't like to go to my dad's house. He made me go outside and pick up okra and cucumbers and strawberries. He put me to work. I was in the middle of the divorce with my mom and him. I think we've had this video before, but yeah. Then he had a girlfriend. Then my mom had a boyfriend. So it's normal. People move on. I feel like I just hear the rain going. I'm not used to the WAP over here. I can see it online. I need to see if it's live. Oh, wait. Let me clear by 5 o'clock for some. Oh, wake me up when it happens. Well, that's how it is. Yoo! Box 4 WAP. But early. 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. It's supposed to rain. 90% in Carrollton, Texas. And I typed in the zip code. Definitely there. I don't think it's going to be hail damage. There's hail damage.
What day?
Right now, like 3 o'clock.
Oh, in the morning?
Yeah, like in like 30 minutes. I don't think there's going to be any hail, but I would like to protect my car. So I had bad dreams about my car last night. Doesn't say hail. Got something for summer. Anyways, I gotta get back to work. Oh. But no, I saw the lightning. I filled up a barometer pressure, and that's why it was so humid today. And then that's what causes tornadoes, because the hot air to the bottom could cause tornadoes, but they don't know that. So let me enjoy my thing. I'm wrong. You know.
Do you think it's gonna rain?
Oh hell yeah, it is. In about 13 minutes. I'll be quiet. It's gonna be about 13 to 23 minutes. I hear the lightning, but I hear the thunder. The lightning sounds different. I see clouds moving.
Keep it down a little bit. Okay.
Doesn't happen in the next 30 minutes. I'll be upset. Whatever. Well, you have nothing else to do. So. Yeah. I saw clouds over there.
I don't think it's gonna happen in the next 13 minutes. I think it's just gonna start pouring down in another hour.
No, I know how the clouds are moving. There's 3 different types of clouds.
Yeah, it's not gonna rain until like closer to morning.
No. So
What did you say? What did you say about the clouds?
the clouds?
Are there clouds in the sky?
No, not anymore.
Okay. There's nothing but cloud cover.
But there was a man figure that had to give a thumbs up and said, I know it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, it's nothing but clouds in the sky. Why did you say there was no clouds?
Well, there was a cloud right over there. You had a man cloud with a thumb up, like, Linda, you're right. The storm's coming on. Trust me. Trust me. What the hell was a meteorologist wannabe? So I'm going to sit out here for about 15-30 minutes and figure it out. If nothing happens, then I'll figure it out. But I hear the thunder and the stuff.
Shh, keep it down. Shh.
And we get off the plane, we go straight to his buddy. Todd Thaler had given us his space in New York to cast at him. Harvey put us up in the Mayfair Hotel with his own money. And there we are in the casting room on Reservoir Dogs. And there's a room full of 20 guys out there waiting to get in. And for a while there, I'm playing the cop who's tied up in the chair. And guys, we'd have to say, sorry, no knives, no guns. People would pull out a gun, they'd pull out their knives. And Quentin would have to literally, sometimes Quentin would say, oh, stop, time out, stop the audition, no knives. Literally, no guns. And they'd be choking me, the chair get flown over, the room was sweaty. And in came Steve Buscemi. And there was something about Steve Buscemi. It was like, okay, this guy, it's got to be in the movie. And Quentin made him Mr. Pink. And so if Harvey did not...
Hold on, just give it a couple minutes. I believe in myself because I'm a Pisces. I think I just saw something.
It does sound like rain.
No, I just saw something in between those trees.
I think you are there. I think it might be rain.
No, I saw something else. Oh, come on, don't be doing that crap. Quit it! No, it's on fire. No, give it to me. Quit it. I don't need it that bad. Hold on. Shh. Go ahead, please.
I thought you wanted a light.
No, I'm fine.
It's just sitting there with no cigarette.
That's fine. I don't need a cigarette that bad. I'm seeing something else right now. Yeah. Oh, that white light over there.
You don't want the light?
Johnny, I felt the like the water pressure going up. All right, give me a freaking light. No videotape me. Get the camera off me. Go back over there in your corner.
It didn't light all like French like.
I don't care. Just go around.
What am I
I
doing?
like that with your videos.
Am I getting kicked out?
Yes, you're getting kicked out.
Where?
I don't know. Just give me 15 minutes.
Okay, you want
Yes, I heard the problem.
All right.
Please give me respect. Cut it out. Don't look through the blinds, you fucking
to? I don't look through the blinds ever since you ripped them off to get mad at me.
movie that he was in, this wonderful little movie he had done. We liked him, but we wouldn't have cast him unless Harvey brought us to New York. So Harvey brought us to the Russian Tea Room. And we're having a coffee. And of course, being from New York, I'd never been to the Russian Tea Room, could never afford to be in that place. And Harvey were talking, and I said to Harvey, you know, you've done so much on this movie. We want to make you a co-producer. I says, boys, what's taking so long? I've been waiting this from you. It's about time. We all laughed, and that's how Harvey kind of became a producer on the movie. And
Harvey
he
got it.
became, like,
It's not an airplane, it's a UFO because they have UFOs now. That's a UFO. Yeah, it is. It just looks like an airplane. Don't you know there's UFOs now that they got proof?
Go back over here. Come over here, sir.
Go back over where? Yeah, it's up that way.
And I told my daddy to screw himself. Whatever.
That's not nice. You shouldn't say
Oh
that.
shit! What the fuck? It disappeared out of nowhere.
Yeah, it was a UFO.
How did it move from there?
Yeah, I know. It's a UFO.
Dude,
They,
it went from there.
they got proof there's UFOs
I
now.
just moved one step.
You can see the green part right there.
Every daddy. Bye-bye.
Still not gonna rain.
No, I went from there to there. I just took 2 steps. It usually goes from there to there, and then all of a sudden, when I told you I was getting upset about my dad, I was gonna get out the balcony, and then boom, I moved all of a sudden. Oh, crazy some shit.